Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News Director, in the studio today with Julian Dackness and Brian Gunsher. They are with Split Window out of the South Park area. I know you guys just drove through typical spring squall on your way over.
Yep, you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes this time of year.
Typical spring stuff. But we're talking today because you guys are part of the very first ever Tri-County Battle of the Bands. Tell me how that all came together. How did you guys get hooked up with the Battle of the Bands just in the first place, hearing about it?
I think I originally heard about it through the Summit Daily News.
Right.
And then it was really spelled out great on how to enter your band. So we entered, and then we put it out at a couple shows to our following as we were playing. And, we have a really awesome following over in South Park. They take care of us. We've been voted the
best band, best live entertainment in Park County for several years.
So they spoil on us over there, and apparently they voted for us. So we were second in overall voting.
Yep.
Nice.
And we get to play the Riverwalk again this year.
You guys been there already once this year?
We played a hurricane relief benefit.
Oh, yeah.
And
we did the Save South Park benefit too just last month. So, yeah, a few times already this year.
And then you guys come back a third time then this season. Now, tell me a little bit about Split Window. For folks who are here in the county, maybe not made the trip down or seen you guys when you're here in town. What do you guys bring? Huge band.
Huge band. We bring up to 11 members, horns, drums, percussion, didgeridoos, multiple vocalists, all original, high energy. I don't know what it does to other people. Come out and see what it does to us. It's a lot of fun. Positive vibration music. Nothing negative about
Shake
it.
your booty all night long.
Yep.
Yeah, good dancing music,
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Well, I was going to ask, what kind of music? I guess, where do you guys pulling from? So you, Julian, what background you come from? Brian, where do you come from playing?
Well, I play all types of music. We all kind of come together with this groove that we have as kind of our own thing. I'm not really sure how you would describe what I add, but I play so much from the heart. I'm an old guy, so I've been doing it for a lot of years, and it's kind of like my language. So I just hop on his grooves, and we kind of just talk back and forth.
Yeah, Brian, your lead, Julian, your rhythm guitar, right? So,
Yes.
yeah, you guys are definitely like...
We are linked at the pinky, yeah. And then vocally, Jody Mesa, the other lead vocalist, and I we do a lot of the writing together. She helps me with a lot of background stuff. She's amazing. She's unfortunately not here. She's a day job girl too. So.
she's one of those people who's got to work today on a Monday.
Yeah, she had Monday, and it doesn't just stop with the groove. There's a lot of positive messages in the music. You'll be singing along and realize that what you're saying is only worry about something you could control or something like that, as opposed to the lyrics being so garbled you don't know what's being said. But and with the horns and the multiple vocalists, it's
a lot of fun layers.
Yeah, well, a lot of fun layers. You guys were talking that you're sometimes a sound guy's worst nightmare.
Absolutely.
You show up and you got about 11 people to mic up.
We hired one, and he yells at us a lot.
But, speaking of sound, Brian, you're also producer, so you guys have recorded... How much have you guys recorded over the years?
We've recorded everything. Right now, we're in the final mix to master stage of our new record. And we did it all ourselves in our homes, clearing out all the furniture, but using a lot of very high-tech gear. And basically, it's all homegrown music on a homegrown record label and recording studio.
Written above 10,000 feet.
Yep, and using all solar power.
Yeah, solar power to do all this.
Yeah, you guys are saying off the grid just about.
Off the
DIY
grid.
to the extreme.
Yeah, we don't need your plug.
I love it. Well, how long have you guys been doing that? Well, Brian, how long have you been producing?
I've been producing on and off for over 20 years. I have probably 7 or 8 other records of my own and other people's that I've done. I haven't done one. This is the first one I've done in over 10 years. But essentially, I wanted a studio of my own here. And so I bought all the gear, built it. It's mobile. If anybody needs a recording service, hate to plug
Really?
that.
Mobile?
Yeah.
Mobile recording?
Yeah, we record, I don't know, some of our songs are 30 tracks.
Yep.
That's how you do it in the mountains. You can get mobile 30-track recording.
Yep.
Through that.
We go forever, actually.
In your living room.
Oh man, I love it. Well, what do you think? Being a producer and working on that side of things brings to how you approach music for both of you guys. Going through the process of recording.
Yeah, well, for me, I'm more of a musician. I became a producer to put my music out, and in this day and age, you can spend less to buy all your equipment than it would cost you to go to a professional studio. All you need to do is practice and get the experience, and things sound really nice. Hopefully everybody else thinks so.
Yeah.
And you mentioned the word DIY.
Yeah.
It's never been easier for us as musicians to do this now.
Really?
With all the devices and tools we have. There's 14-year-old kids having 1 million views with a song with cups. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So there's a definite new road that all musicians should be looking at. Like
it lets us take our time too, so that we could lay things down, listen to it for a little bit, come back and say, hey, let's do this instead.
Yeah, you're not stuck with we paid for 10 hours. We have got to
Exactly.
fit it all in 10
Right, and
hours.
we've done that also, and it comes out fine, but this way we have a lot more control, and we can, like I say, taking our time and listening and then coming back and redoing things really helps bring out the best in the songs and us as musicians.
As a songwriter, I can't agree more. I mean, there was stuff that I would go out and rewrite just to make the first entry of the word softer. Just so many things where when you're booked to 10 hours in a studio, you don't listen for those kind of things. You're just listening for everyone's in key or everyone's on the same beat. We were able to really get personal with our own music, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And plus, you were able to record just right there in your hometown. Where you play
That's
all the
right.
time. Yeah.
In a relaxing situation, no worries about, like I say, the time constraints or anything like that. And most of the time, we didn't have any neighbors to disturb anyway, so we could record at any time.
My neighbors all listen to Split Window, whether they want to or not. So.
There you go. Now the trick is making them fans, the sort of fans who are going to be coming out to battle the bands.
Yes.
Speaking of, are you guys bringing a pretty big South Park contingent then?
We do have some people. They made the comment somewhere, I heard, that the first 200 people that get in that door get a free beer.
That is the deal.
Park County's got a marathon plan to run over the first 200. So, get there early, because I know a lot of the musicians involved with this evening, and I want to say the Battle of the Bands is a cool name, but there is no battle. There's nothing about division here. I love the Farmers. I love Hobo Village. I'm anxious to hear Yadne. It's about celebrating the diversity of the different music. I know what the Hollywood Farmers bring. That's a treat.
And we're also here to raise money for the foundation putting it on, which is a great Domus Foundation, which helps families who have family members who are suffering from cancer have
Amen.
A nice time in a vacation rental and things like that. And like I say, we're not here to battle with anyone. We just do what we do, and we hope everyone really likes it and has a good time.
Yeah, good cause all around. Like you said, it's not just showcasing a great cause, it's showcasing the diversity of music. Because at this point, I've interviewed you guys are the third band that I've talked to that's going to be a Battle of the Bands so far, and unfortunately I hadn't heard hardly any of you guys beforehand. Now I'm digging deep into what you guys have done before. It's great.
Awesome.
There's so much variety of what's
right here
going
in
on
your own hometown, and as you dig, you find it goes deep. It's been up here strong for years. There's some amazing
there's all
musicians.
kinds of great music, and I say all the bands playing on Saturday night are excellent bands, and everyone will enjoy them.
Yeah. Well, speaking of, how long have you guys? So Split Window's been together 7 years, as it is now. How long have you guys been playing just music here in the High Country in general?
In the High Country, I've been playing since I got here in the late '90s. I was busy raising two lovely daughters, so I didn't promote it the same way I do now. I also didn't have the supporting cast I do. I would have never dreamed that some of the musicians I work with would have came my way, and
Yeah.
only a fool would have not done what I've done. It's so much fun to get on stage with this kind of project. You know, it's I actually started singing years ago with my mother, doing harmonies with her. Hence
Oh, really?
the reason why I love working with female vocalists.
Yeah.
When I was like 8, started playing guitar at 10, and never regretted a day or a bleeding string finger.
And Brian, yourself, how long you been playing around?
Oh, I've been playing around 40 years, the guitar. You know, I started playing when I was around 9 years old, and I've been here in Colorado for a little over 2 years now, and hooked up with these guys shortly after I moved here, and we've just been going at it ever since.
Yeah, very cool. How long doing the lead guitar stuff? Always lead guitar, or?
Yeah, mostly lead guitar and bass, any guitar style stuff. I rhythm lead, the whole gamut. You know, I'm not just a lead player.
Right.
And I play the mandolin. We have songs with mandolin. I play that, and I'm also been a bass player and dabble in keys and so forth, but mostly guitar.
Yeah.
He's got a steel guitar that I'm writing a song for him to mess with on our hopefully by our, not this summer run, but the next summer's run. So.
Cool. A band full of musicians is what it sounds like too. You
Yeah.
just
That's what
everybody
it
gets a
is.
little bit of everything. But
Yeah.
now, tell me what you guys might be thinking. Have you figured out a set list yet for Battle of the Bands?
We're
Yeah.
gonna play everything off our album. We're gonna just play original music, and you know, as far as influences that go into our music, it might sound like Zydeco, Bob Marley, mariachi, Latin, Cubana. I mean, you just keep. It's a world beat, but I mean, with a percussionist like Sam,
And it
he's
still rocks.
still, yeah, it's not contaminated sound that you can't move to. That's what it.
It's meant to make you move.
Yeah, if it doesn't move you, we're not gonna cover it or play it.
Yeah, good. But like you said, you guys are going to be doing all originals.
Yes.
All originals. Stuff that people have heard so far, or are there going to be a couple surprise new tracks? in there?
Definitely going to have some new stuff and some of the stuff that we've had played on local radio. Krystal 93 included, of course. You were the first to ever play me. I won't forget that. But then we've got some new stuff off our album that hasn't been played out much, and
Yeah, some of it has just been played here or there for us to, you know, set arrangement and just get, you know, our feet wet with it. And you'll get to hear that on
we
Saturday.
brought you some music, so
Yeah,
you
we
can
have CD
play us
for you here, so
through
you
your
I'm
week.
looking forward to hearing it.
that out.
Fantastic. Well, and then final thing is, when it comes to you know, the show, the performance that you guys put on with such a big band, what can people expect there? Because one of my favorite things about watching, you know, especially big touring
Well,
bands,
you-
is how many different people, and they're all doing their thing, and yeah, I love it.
Keep your eye on our trumpet player. He'll wear something great. Find out what color fingernail polish he's wearing that night.
Yep.
We might even give you a free CD if you can tell us what color fingernail polish he's wearing that night.
And I'll tell you, each member of the band will get their chance to shine. And
Everybody
see why
shines.
They're in that project.
But no, it's all good people. We get along great. It's so fun to do, and I think you'll feel that when we're on stage.
Definitely.
Now, final thing, Split Window, band name, obviously. Where'd that come from?
If you think of a two-windowed van, Volkswagen is on our album with the two windows. Jody and I being the two vocalists, there's not one distinct lead. We trade back and forth. I harmonize to her, she harmonizes to me. I'll echo her, she'll echo me. That's what came from the split window, the two fronts. But with the number of people in the band, we need a van to haul everybody. So it was the split window bus type theme.
I like it. It works top to bottom, all the
Top
way
to
through.
bottom.
And, well, and like you were saying, the female vocals, that's something that you've been doing forever, since singing with your mom.
It sounds, what's the best word? It sounds the difference between mono and stereo, whether you add a lady singing or not. It's
It's the dimension.
the dimension.
And the way it works with all the voices, too, is really special.
Great stuff. Well, Split Window, Julian and Brian, thanks again for coming in and talking real quick, talking about your music, talking about Battle of the Bands. And like you said, not really a battle, just more of a showcase for all the great
Yeah.
music.
That's the best way to look at it.
I love it.
It's a benefit for a really good cause. we're not here to compete with anyone. We just want to do our thing and have a good time.
Yeah, but making that finals list feels good to be back playing in Breck.
It
Yes,
did. Man, I love
absolutely.
playing the Riverwalk. If there's a better place, somebody tell me, because I haven't found it. That place is awesome.
Love it. Looking forward to seeing you guys March 24th with the other 3 bands in the very first Tri-County Battle of the Bands. Julian and Brian, thanks for joining me.
Thank you so much, Phil.
Absolutely. Phil Lindemann on Krystal 93.
First I got